Hello, my name is Naoko Matsumoto. I am CEO of TJM, Traditional Japanese Matchmaker, and a certified professional matchmaker. And here is Roland. Roland, would you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Roland. I'm Naoko's husband, and I help out from time to time.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, today I'm going to interview one of our successful and happy couple, Mr. Jason, yay, and Yoriko, yay. They are from Chicago. Is it
Wow.
cold?
No.
Is it cold? What's the temperature in Chicago now?
Today it's very warm.
Warm?
Yeah. Yeah, well, the cold will come soon, but still summer. Summer like
So are you ready for the coldness in Chicago?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Never ready.
Not yet. Okay. So
We're not either.
No.
yeah, that's the hard part. Okay.
I don't have winter clothes right now. No, I didn't bring Japan from Japan.
Okay. So the first question: how is your current marriage life? How is your current marriage life? If you don't mind, would you please share with our members?
So far, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been married now almost 2 months.
Yeah.
2 months.
Yeah. So.
When did you come to the U.S., Yoriko-san?
June 2nd, I came. So probably 3 months here. So maybe it's like 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months, 3 weeks, or 1 month, 3 weeks. So
Wow.
newlyweds.
We're very new.
Was it easy to come to the U.S. at the airport?
Me?
Yeah, was it easy? Well, I mean, the flight and the immigration.
Immigration. There was some problem for at any time.
Well, it wasn't, and just a long wait. It was very busy when she arrived, so it was a long wait.
Very busy.
Yeah, and then unfortunately, had a little problem with the bag, so it took a little longer to not through immigration or anything like that, just with the airline itself. Had somebody grabbed the wrong bag, so we had to go. She had to get somebody and help her find her bag. So that took another hour. So it wound up being, as opposed to the flight from Japan was about 12 hours, and then it was delayed a little bit, so actually closer to 13 hours, and then an hour and a half to get through immigration or so, and then another hour or so to find the bag. So it was a very, very long day. Very long trip.
Very, very long. But did you have some kind of test, PCR test? Were you required?
You had to take the PCR test before the flight.
Before the flight.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the COVID test within 48 hours of the flight, or within 48 hours of arriving. So you had to have 24 hours. Pardon me, 24 hours. So you had to include flight time in that.
Okay. So, congratulations again.
Oh, no, I was just saying, adjusting to married life has been wonderful.
Oh, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Because we spent a lot of time talking on Skype with COVID. We hadn't seen each other in 2 years in person. I had to propose on Skype.
Oh, Okay. I'm gonna do the question. Number 2.
Number 2.
Okay. How did you choose traditional? Why did you choose traditional Japanese matchmaker?
You? Oh, me first?
Yes. you
Japanese? Oh, so it's a long story. I found a long time ago, many years ago, I found Naoko-san's blog.
My blog.
Yes,
My blog.
yes, I think before Kaiwa USA, so you found like an agent in Aoyama office or something.
Yes, we had a
Gentleman
office
is president at the time. So maybe, so I found the Naoko-san's blog was very interesting and inspires me a lot. So I subscribe. So I subscribe to Naoko-san's blog long time. I reading. So I was kind of hesitate to join the service, but anyway, so I trusted you. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know. So Japan. So I felt so I can trust your service. So I joined the service. So I explained to him. So
we were just talking about that.
yeah. So.
How about Jason?
I had planned on for my birthday in 2018. I had decided to take a trip to Japan as a birthday present to myself, and so I was doing a lot of research on things to do in Japan, and along that research, the service came up in a Google search. And so it looked interesting. So after I came back from Japan, I decided to look into it more and did more research and everything like that. And I had tried a lot of different. I'd been on eHarmony and Match.com and a bunch of different dating sites, and to limited, success, and not really enjoying the experience. And decided I wanted to get more serious. The job that I have sometimes doesn't allow me to have much of a social life. And so I thought a service like yours would be ideal for me to, find somebody more seriously than those other services.
Wow, thank you very much. Roland-san, you tried many different kinds of online dating. He is a master of online dating.
But isn't everybody?
Yeah.
By now. This was years ago. I tried a lot of those dating. Guess they were all dating sites, and probably similar to Jason. They didn't work too well.
No,
didn't work. It works. We work.
Yeah. I have a twin sister, and we had both joined eHarmony at the same time without realizing, hadn't talked about it. And I'm pretty sure it's an algorithm that matches people. So among my matches of people they suggested was my sister. Which, of course, we have very common interests because we're twins.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So I didn't trust the site as much after that.
Okay.
So that didn't work out. Then.
No.
Okay. So the next question is, what did you like? Did you like our service? What was special for you?
Special? It's not only the service. I feel connection like so you and as a Luna-san.
Oh, yes, Luna is a matchmaker in.
Yeah, so like more connected. So it's I went to several seminars. So it's very valuable for learning other people think or so other people doing it. So that's a very interesting service. Yeah, so I'm so happy to join. So.
Okay.
Well,
How about Jason?
I didn't actually get a chance to explore the service very much because Yoriko is the only person I talked to.
Right. We didn't introduce too many women to Jason because
No.
you are quick decision maker. So for us,
Easy.
easy client, more easiest client ever.
Well, you did a great job.
Maybe not ever. But
I'm so sorry. I didn't think we did care to me. I will just introduce Yoriko-san, and he decided very quick.
No, I several times I said to him, so if you feel something, so you have to talk with Naoko-san. So, but he didn't.
No, I didn't. It was fine. I only want to talk to Yoriko, and it worked out.
Roland and I are here to help all members. do not hesitate. Okay. Okay, so we have some more questions. How much time elapsed from when you first started communicating until you decide to get married?
About a little over a year and a half.
Yeah. Would you explain timeline? When did you sign up for our service? When?
Well, for me, it was about a year and a half. For you, it was...
When did you sign up our service?
I signed up in
2018?
I signed up in 2019. Yeah.
19. Before COVID, right? Before COVID.
May of 2019, because I'd gone to Tokyo the first time in November of 2018. So May, and then we started talking at the end of May 2019.
Okay.
And then I proposed New Year's Eve 2020 to 2021. So.
Okay. So,
Many 4 years now.
That we've been together?
Yes.
So,
2 years.
3 years. So before COVID, did you go to Japan?
I went to Tokyo in November 2019, and then she came here for New Year's Eve. And then I went again for Valentine's Day, and then COVID happened.
Yeah.
So
just in time.
Just in time.
Just before.
Right. You're so lucky and quick decision making works.
Quick decision.
Yeah. Actually, many members struggled during this 2.5 years.
Yeah.
2.5 years. It was so difficult for them, but some people, women are very brave to visit the US during COVID-19. Yoriko-san is, I'm so surprised. You are so brave.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'd gone out there for Valentine's Day, and then we came home, and then within a month, Chicago had started shutting down because of COVID, and then partially because of COVID and everything going on and being separated for so long, I decided, I'd rather, move forward with things as opposed to waiting. So I made arrangements with her for her family to help. I had gotten her brother's information from her in case when we were talking and all of a sudden she didn't hear from me. I gave her my sister's number and she gave me her brother's number in case there was a problem and we could let each other know that there was a problem. And so her brother was nice enough to help me ask permission from her parents. And I did a little video to ask them, and he helped me present that to them. So, and then I had to send the ring out and by mail for her. And then I proposed on New Year's Eve, surprised her with, because it was she was all ready for bed, and it was morning for me with the time difference. So, so yeah.
Wow.
So
how was communicating with her family?
Her parents don't speak English, so I couldn't talk to them directly. So so unfortunately, her brother is a video editor and filmmaker, and so I had recorded a video, and he helped me. He put subtitles on it for me. So
professional.
Yeah, he was able to present it to them for me, because they don't really do Skype or anything like that. And I didn't want to do, at the branch when she wasn't home and do stuff. So, so her brother's a really good guy.
And he speaks some English?
Yeah, he speaks good. Yeah, we were able to. I sent him an email and we were able to text back and forth. So she was completely. Didn't know anything about it. So very surprised.
Complete surprise.
Okay. じゃあ、ズバリ聞きます。What is the number one reason that you you choose?
The service or each other?
No, each other. You decided that she's the right person, he's the right partner. What is the number one reason? Inspiration or something special thing happen? Is there any story?
No, I mean, we had started talking online and through the service, through Zoom initially, and then Skype, and then I had gone out and we met. And what I had actually gone, I had a trip planned to go to Tokyo Comic-Con. Yeah. And I
what
thought,
is that?
I had already booked the trip. It was in November, and I thought, if it doesn't work out in person, at least I'm going. I'm not going just for that. I'm going for another purpose. And so if we didn't connect as well in person as we did on through Skype or Zoom, that it wouldn't be. I would make. I would still have a fun trip. And she decided to go to. She bought her own ticket for Comic-Con and decided to go with me. We quickly discovered it wasn't really something that she enjoys, but but I enjoyed it. But it was there's nobody I've been around through my dating experience that was as natural to be around as Yoriko. It was as if from the first night we were around each other in person, it was like we'd been together for years already. So it was very, very natural and very, very fluid, and just, amazing.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, me. So also, he's not the type exactly. No. I always choose like a more Asian man. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, it's more comfortable with. So he's the first person, American person. So, and then always like surprise me. So, and also more comfortable. So, and so I think the person whom my person is I thought so it's I don't know, surprising so me. So anyway.
Very nice.
Not
Very
exactly.
nice.
Yeah. The first American man.
Wow. My husband always say, Roland, he said Japanese or non-Japanese doesn't matter. He's not especially look for Japanese, but I came. I'm so right, Roland.
Yeah, you showed up.
Yeah, I wasn't. I had joined the service. I mean, like I said, I had tried a lot of different services, and I found that a lot of American women that I've dated, from a personality point of view, it was proving problematic for me. But so meeting somebody like Yoriko was amazing to me.
Wow. Okay, the next question. Did you have any challenges with communication before getting married? And how did you cope with any difficulties?
Well, no, not really. We would, because of my work schedule, I work mostly nights. So it actually wound up working out fairly well with communicating, simply because of the time change. We would generally talk on Fridays and Saturdays after I got to work, which is Saturday and Sunday in Japan. So she would have her morning, it'd be in the early afternoon or late morning for her, and late at night for me. So it was perfect. And then during the week when she was working, we might have 5 minutes to Skype or say hi through Line or a Skype mid-afternoon for her, which would be I'm trying to remember same time, late at night for me. So if I get out of work at 10 o'clock, it's a 14-hour difference. So 10 p.m. for me is noon in Japan. So I could send her a text good morning when I was starting work, and say good night, and when I was getting up in the morning, it was when she was going to bed. So the timing for us was fine, and we would send emails and Line and Skype, and so we had communicated a lot throughout the day, every day.
And you were able to communicate in English?
Yes, fortunately. Yeah. I was taking some Japanese classes. I learned a little bit of Japanese, but not enough to really hold a conversation. I could say, watashi wa Jason desu. But
what does that mean?
Count to 10 very well. What is it? My name is Jason. The classes I was taking were okay, but more business focused. So then I tried to sort of learn more on my own, and so but then I got away from it a little bit, so I have to get back to it. But I can count to 10. That's a start.
I think Jason is good listener and more patient, very patient. because my husband is also, he's a good listener, and he's always try to be patient with my English.
Well, part of it is sometimes I realized during our conversations, a lot of times that Americans use a lot of not only slang, but colloquialisms or
vernacular.
Yeah, vernacular idioms, that kind of thing. So sometimes I would say stuff like and realize that there's a meaning behind what I'm saying, but she may not know the meaning because it's not something you're going to learn in school. So like, I mean, for the one that pops in my head is, kick the bucket. It was like, if you're American, you know what kicking the bucket means, but if you're not, you take it literally, and then you might not understand it in context. And then so
Sure.
But
yeah, I learned many idioms from my husband, like cutting cheese.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your favorite.
Yeah. There's lots of little ones like that, but even just little general, I don't know, American things that aren't very common. And like I was talking about RVs at one point, and even like a recreational vehicle is what RV stands for, but I don't know if there's a parallel in Japan that a lot of people know. So, but a trailer park, how do you explain a trailer park or so, yeah. But she was able to experience Chicago weather right when she arrived. We had she had a tornado warning. We had heavy rain, and there were heat advisories and everything like that. So she's been experienced all that Chicago has to offer. So
okay,
and that's just in the past few weeks.
Yeah, it was like the first week she arrived. She had a couple of major. We had a major heat wave and a major. We got actually a tornado warning, and I'm very close to the lake, so it's very rare for us to get a tornado warning here. But you get the phone alarm and everything like that, and Tokyo is obviously there's been earthquakes and stuff like that, so she's used to different types of warnings. But if you're not experienced with tornadoes, it's a different. It can be scary. So.
But inside of your house is very warm and comfortable, right? So there are many things you can do inside of your house.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. The next question is, are you happy in your marriage now? And this is do you have something you want her to improve or change?
No, very happy.
Oh.
Yeah, no, nothing to improve or change. She's been very kind to me and very adjusting to, I work in the restaurant industry, so I have weird hours and inconsistent hours, and sometimes I work all day, some days I work only half day. So it's she's had a lot of time by herself, and she cooks and is helping me improve my dietary habits and taking good care of me. Being a single guy in the restaurant industry, you don't eat well most of the time. So now that I'm happily married, my wife is taking better care of me than I took care of myself. So
that's great.
How about How about Yoriko-san? Are you happy now? And is there anything you want to say to Jason?
No. Right now, so just little by little adjusted in United States. I have experience living in United States, West Coast and Nebraska. So now
Nebraska.
Nebraska. So every experience different. So right now is we living together, so I cannot do things just myself, just to focus our life will be get better. So I just now I wanna comfortable to living in here, so just in my goal. But in the future, I wanna do something additional things by myself.
Thank you. And how will you live together? Do you have any specific plans for your future?
Not right now.
No, not yet. We still are working on wedding reception and honeymoon stuff. So we haven't thought beyond that, just getting details on all that stuff. And obviously we want to go back to, when we can, go back to Japan and have a ceremony with her family. Because we haven't had a chance to do that yet. So there's several things on the table at first. And so once we're through all that, then we can decide whether or not we want to stay in the location we're at or maybe move somewhere else. Or, so whatever. Happy wife, happy life.
So how about Thanksgiving and Christmas this year? Do you spend?
Well, my family's here, so we'll get together with my family. So.
Yeah. Every year for singles, that kind of event is they feel lonely.
Yeah.
If you have partner and big family. Actually, we don't have a big family, and Roland always said, "Oh, we need more family." But I think Yoriko-san will enjoy the Christmas.
Yeah, we're looking forward to Christmas.
Thanksgiving. Okay, so the last question. Would you give some encouraging words to our members who would like to marry a Japanese woman and gentlemen all over the world?
I would say that patience and understanding and is important. And like a friend of mine said to me when I told him I was going to propose that I should wait till the next time I'm out there. Well, I still wouldn't have been able to go out there by myself because of the restrictions in Japan. So we've been married now almost 2 months. We've been engaged, or we were engaged for 1.5 years before she got here. It would have been, sometimes you have to take a little bit of risk in order to get to where you want to be. So
yeah.
Yoriko-san, in Japanese, would you please say something to our female members with Japanese words? 日本語で。結婚、これからのこととか、何かこうしたアドバイスとか。
そうですね。なんかやっぱり、日本でいう婚活婚活って、私もすごい苦手で、本当になんか相手を見つけることが、例えば結婚相談所に行ったり、エージェント探したりっていうことが、まだやっぱり日本だと、ちょっと躊躇するカルチャーもあると思うんですよね。なんか相手を見つけた、どこで見つけたのってエージェントを探して見つけて紹介してもらったっていうと、じゃあ自分で相手を見つけたんじゃないんだっていうような、なんか見られちゃう、いろんな人からそういう、目で見られちゃうこともあるかもしれないんですけど、でもやっぱり、私がやっぱり直子さんを信じて、何もしなければ何も起こらないんだっ ってやっぱり思ったんですよね。やっぱりこう、なんかアクションを起こさない限り、やっぱり辛いことも、やっぱりそう、断られて辛いこととかもあるかもしれないけど、やっぱりそれも経験だし、それから学ぶこともいっぱいあるし、そこからまた違う自分を見つけられて、違う相手を見つけられたっていうことも私もできたから、なんかやっぱりこう躊躇せずにいろいろこう、頑張って相手を見つけることを諦めないでほしいなってすごい思います。
ありがとうございます。Thank you very much. Okay. Roland,
I got little bits and pieces for that.
I'm gonna interpret later. Okay. Roland, is there any question for her or celebrate?
Not really. I'm just any questions? I know I usually have a lot of questions, but I'm just really happy to see you both look so happy together.
Thank you.
That's wonderful to see.
Yeah.
And I feel so happy for you both.
Thank you. So he has a twin sister. He's American, so I want to introduce Naoko-san's service to his sister.
She's trying to play matchmaker for my sister.
But so American cannot join the service, right?
We have I know the matchmaker in Chicago.
There we go.
Very good.
Okay. Well, thank you very thank you very much. Okay. So thank you for coming and sharing your story today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And
Thank
this
you.
is Roland and Naoko. We have been working as a matchmaker for more than 20 years. And we assist single men and Japanese women. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you
Thank you.
next time.